Makamuzwane zvaJesu.
Iwe ndamushe mana. Kuchibe chakuita yakwa. Nyaya Jesu urudza ndakubvira ndadzwanya kwa ndiri. Urama nyungu unozondipa ndipafona. Ndipafona.
Hello viewers, welcome to our weekly program. My name is Petronila Mkamori and today I am joined by Promise Mudavanhu. Hello Promise.
Hi Petronila, how are you?
I'm okay, welcome to our show. Can you kindly introduce yourself to us?
Alright, my name is Promise Mudavanhu, popularly known as Brother Puro. I'm a MC, I'm a comedian, I'm a script writer, I do films as well. I'm a dancer.
Can you kindly tell our viewers a brief about your background?
I was born and bred here in Masvingo. I was born in Masvingo General Hospital. I was born in Masvingo. And I was born in Masvingo Day Primary School. Then I went to Mutenda High School, then I had to transfer to Masvingo Christian College. I discover my talent. Then I also went to Masvingo Polytechnic. I studied IT. Then I go Polytechnic. I studied marketing, sales and marketing management. NC, then ended the Military Polytechnic. Toshi Vatazon. Shinda Kubasa. Tishandi.
So are you married?
Very married. Professionally married.
You're professionally married.
Married and one kid.
And I want to see my jackets. You say you're a poet, you're an MC, you're also a dancer. So more concerned to the stage by saying how you started and how you discovered yourself.
My story is quite funny and sad at the same time. When I came to the reason why I moved to Masvingo Christian College, it was because my fees are not my did passed on first term, first month, Form 1 from Mutenda High School. Yes. So and I want to struggle, so I to transfer myself from Rasanga to Zinda. I don't know to transfer later. But I told you I come to share by then. Christian doing gang. I just to hear most by then. Oh, but I'm going to have a partner. But I don't know where. So this is where I discovered myself. Was by a drama club. So first time, then I had a minor role, podcast. Then the guy was playing the main role, transferred part of my auditions. Then I went there. Even I should have was so part of just hosting theater. I was discovered by Tatinda Chinoda, he's a poet, he's also an MC, he's the man behind most of the things that I'm having today. That's how I discovered the gift that was in me. So with time, oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
And how did your family view this kind of calling? Did they all come it? Since we know that in Zimbabwe, comedy is criticized.
Yeah.
Shasana America, whereby one to honor as a talent, it is a gift. But Zimbabwe, people they tend to look down upon it. Yeah. So how did your family view it? And even your wife, you said that you have married. How does she view it?
Because you know, thanks to probably new curriculum, exposure to social media. I remember I told my team and I was with the refs, and I got a drama full time. Mchimbera chitaura kuti nani badari munapenda chirombe it was quite hectic kumba zvotiti dzimwe dzenguva ndainyepa titoenda kutripe yechikoro isu tichienda kumadhiramu ozozvibata tinozvikuitika but vakazoti with time vakuonawo vanhu vako vachiti manonyari gifted pananapa ndabudawo patv pananapa ndadava ndopakazotanga kuti sei accept. Then madam akatongouya vachitongoziva kuti totongoroorwa nemunhu akadai saka vakatozviaccepta before vapinda mumarriage.
What inspired you to become a comedian? I heard you mentioning the Ishema, the family difficulties that when you were growing up, your father passed on, something like that. So besides those are family challenges, is there anything else which triggered you to align into comedy?
Comedy, it's not something that was driven by anything. It was something that was inborn. Ndaiti nangu ndikapiwa a serious role. Ndichitoita ndiri serious, I would see people laughing. So it's something that I was born with. Chiro ndichikura ndiri mufana. I remember this is a funny story. Ndakaactiswa tichiri kuchechi. Ka story kechi ka Joni anozochekwa muvhuro. Saka inini handina kuziva kuti pachazoya chikafu nemakeke pataita maresa. Saka musoibve ndiri kuona chikafu chakudi chakuuya manje ndakunzwa kunzi Joni pauchachekwa musoro haupo pachikafu. So I cried. Ndikatoita best actor. Vanhu vakungati angomana ari kuchema zviduku ndakaita zveni ndaichemera chikekera ndatazwa kunzi vamwe vachifara iwe unenge waita se. So these are things that I discovered that even ndichiita chinhu chiri serious, people would love the comedy side. Then also the inspiration was kuti each and every time I went on stage, the comments that I heard from people wangu wabata ngwachipisa, that kept me going. Children pandai feel like I have to give up. That kept me going.
Mungaita stage name here, ramunozika maona arume vanhu.
My name ndinoshandisa ndi Brother Puro. Ndoro toshanda. Masoro kuti aimba neakawanda ndimataura. Rimwe rainzi pinches. Ndakatiwa natatenda ndege. Tatenda chinoda ndege. Aita nzi simba rakawandira pamuromo sepinches. Azara ndakushandisa iko zvinodiwi Brother Puro. Amapona. Zita randakapona mpeya so. Ndo munhu akandintroduce kuzvinhu zvemaskits, social media skits. Saka taida kuita play eda brother vekuchechi. Avati but zita rako rokutongoti Puro ragara riri fani. Nguva yepuro. Saka takutokuti Brother Puro. That's how we came up with the name Brother Puro. Ndoruzikamwa iko zvino social media streets.
Tikasvika panzvimbo sei zvanditi vanhu vanokwanisa kunzwa sei kuti Brother Puro vari panzvimbo. So do you have maybe your favorite line yokuti mukasvika pane statement ramunototaura totoziva kutoti aiwa Brother Puro is at the environment?
Akawanda mastatement acho zvichienderana nekuti tikuiti izvodai. Tikasvika tina mpeya so tinoti mutendi panguva kwanguva yekutendi ziva kuti tati tasvika. Ukava tikati takarembera pachinjikana zati tasvika. Then kana ndiri ndega handiti pangonzwa tati aiwa ifight yemurima ziva kuti Brother Puro wasvika. Statement orangu kuti aiwa ifight yemurima.
How are you staying relevant when it comes to comedy? Tichiona kuti when it comes in Zimbabwe and even across the world, and there is competition when it comes to skit making, comedy. How are you competing? How are you outfacing your other competitors?
All right. Chokutanga kwedu hatina competition. That's the first answer. We complement each other. That's why you see I've collaborated with a lot of skit makers, the likes of Reds, the likes of Comic Elder, the likes of Lorengo, the likes of Anama Mavi. We have realized that the moment we compete against ourselves, we lose it. Saka kwedu, we complement each other, we don't compete. So another thing, it's all about research. Our industry is all about trending issues and also creativity. So nyaya iripo ndeyekungogara uri up to date kuti zvii zviri kutrenda mazuva ano. Inyaya nzei dziri kutrenda, then you come up with stories with content inoenderana nezvozvo. Number two, identifying a brand of yourself. Who are you? Who is Brother Puro? What is he known for? Then if you create a certain brand, people always like it. Hauna competition because the brand is yours. Unoramba relevant.
Upenyu hwenyu kana ukaita sekoti raJosefa nemakhalasi akawanda.
Many colors, mofunge.
So apa ndimataura nyaya yecomedy.
Yes.
Ngatimboenda kune another color of poetry. Ndaona kuti zvone in 2012 there's an award yamakawina. Can you give us more detail when it comes to that? Makawinei and makaite, what did you achieve?
2012 ndakatanga, it started in 2010. Where Esther Bread was launched by Bani Mpariwa. I was Form 4 by then. calculator makorango. So I went to Starbright, Tatakawanda, with close to 18,000 contestants around Zimbabwe. This was the first episode, right? Then Nagazo win a first prize in poetry. Mariacho, just what you Mari, I said Kawanda. Then the rest just point as well. It's something Chandata Tipandakainda, Nakanusangan and Tatinda Shinoda Deke. Is the one who introduced me to poetry and MC. So I had this disaster and I was in a competition for poetry. Tikapata no wina zvinzvoti utripa chikoro pataenda taidanzwa Christian games taenda yakukundo kwatenya kuno exercise zvinodai waita number 1 so because ya competition for me it was ice cream on a silver platter. Okay. Yes, poetry, I'm someone who addresses my social issues, someone who addresses nyanzerudo and comedy as well. I also include it in poetry now.
But when Zimutoita a poem right now, Mukonsa just a theme or a subject line.
Mukonsa so petrol.
Okay. Interesting. Then you also mentioned Kuti, you are also a Masters of Ceremony, right?
Yeah.
Can you also elaborate on that?
All right.
Say, how do you advertise? How do you market yourself? Or are there any? Do you have maybe my agencies? I know market try put it on an MC. If you want an MC, you can go to this page.
Basara dura garara ka urungana. Ana unongolida. Nokuti nyama yakanaka inoita sei inochitaura yoga. Ini ndakaita nguwa refu ndichifamba na MC close to 10 years. Ndichidzidziswa chibasa ichi ndisingapuwe mic kunzirowa. Kusvika zo release iwa tutarizva denge tatenda chino. Saka pakati release we were equipped. Inini you really find that out of standards, but you really find in advert here MC. But zvandoita ndototi pandatoenda pamuchato ndotoziva kuti ndoba kutobvariwe basa rangu. I also do my weddings, I do my corporate events, I do my church events, I do my lobola, I do cheropanam. Toguna to sungatoti pamsore amanzadiwa yangu yakuchema vanhu vechema zvavo tapakwana pamachema ipapo ngatendere mberi program seka zvavo. So I do literally paise pane magatherings tonight. Yeah.
So who is your inspiration when it comes to comedy and even when it comes to poetry?
My inspiration?
Yes.
Yeah, Irene. Comedy.
All
right. Poetry inspiration yangu ndi Tatemia Chimoda. Ndingaita ngenda ngomtaura interview, but this guy has been someone who, not just to me but to a lot of poets here in Zimbabwe and beyond. Then comedy Safirio Madzikatire pamukadota. Haiwa takakura tinagirwa nawo na Paraffin. These are the people who inspired me to venture into comedy. And also my mother. She's a serious comedian. My mom is a serious comedian. Go to Akurango to Sina camera, but that story name camera. Some of the content that I do are not only about Chimoro. She inspires me a lot.
Don't you recommend not to address away the social issues? How do you what are the main things I'm not to address when it comes to the social issues?
Changosarati kutokuzvipatara kuti department nonzi handikune kwecounseling kungoti chikona chinongoiwa department of comedy vanhu vakawanda vanorapika ipoka pamwe muchitoseka pake. I've met a lot of people vanotiti Brother Puro, thank you so much, you don't know how much impact you're making pamwe muchitisekesa dzimwe nguva tetaona varume tapiwa physical counseling kuna varume vanopa madzina ati fariri varume vakadaro siyana nazvo, we say no to violence. Ndo zvimwe zvezvinhu zvatotoita totanga kutaura zvimwe zvezvinhu zvatoaddress. We address issues to do with gender-based violence. Probably you've seen a skit that I did. It was addressing issues to do with gender-based violence, issues to do with equality, issues to do with even my social issues that was now. Even it's my nyaya dzinodza dzitaurike. As my comedians, we find a way to put it across. Ichitova inonakidza, but at the same time, teach educate. We do what we call edutainment. entertainment and education combined together.
There's a statement when it comes to comedy, it acts as a therapy.
It's therapy, yes.
What advice can you give to youth when it comes to the issue of drug and substance abuse? Because as I can see, you are in your youthful stage.
Yeah.
So what advice can you give to them? Because we tend to see that when it comes to drug and substance abuse, that is the main topical issue in Zimbabwe and beyond.
The issue of drugs, even in the industry, we have a lot of people that we have lost drugs. One who were very promising in the industry. Discover yourself, who you are. And is this aligning to my brand? Is this aligning to my dreams? But my drugs, what they simply do, they destroy the future that you have. They destroy even your career. Even when we have people are not gone. People are no longer appreciating the gifts. My drugs. I don't go about my drugs. So you are putting a bad brand to yourself. My drugs not selling now. Let's find something to do. My drugs. The issue in the marketing, I studied IT as well. But to tell you the truth, probably, and now basa in the batteries and they to basa it was different from what I studied. Kuno mwana akatodzidza asi hasikuwana zvinhu izvozvo. When you have an idle mind, an idle mind is the orchard of the devil or the playground of the devil. Find something to do, because there is a lot of things to do, to embark on. Social media is there, AI, learn AI, do a lot of things. You can make money even if you employ. You pay your rentals, you pay your bills through your gifts, through your hands.
How do you view our entertainment industry like here in Zimbabwe? And the so that we can also be in the map when it comes out to the world.
Kuti nyedu entertainment iurungani zviri kumabandiko maviri anditega chakutanga zviri kwatiri isusu kuti ngatigadzirewo entertainment inoaccepteka, entertainment inonakidza sezvo ndambotaura kuti nyama yakanaka inoita sei inozvitengesa yoga. Then wotochizouyawo kunoko kumapromoters talk of vamwe vanhu, there is a syndrome yandakaona inoita kuti makambozvirealize kuti munhu akangoti simukire hamuchatomoni Masvingo aenda. Pane munhu akandibvunza a certain time ati unenge wakuita uchiwandira kuharare chidzoka Masvingo chichikuitika. Ndikati no, the thing is kuti Masvingo vanhu vano appreciate gift kana yakubva chero ari weMasvingo akubva kuharare achiuya Masvingo achinzi ari kuperform. People are not ready to pay an artist who is coming from Masvingo even for the same services or even better services than a person who is coming from another city. Saka as long as tisatagona kuti ti appreciate talent yedu pairi kubva, and you see kuti munhu iye akangobuda anonobvirawo, but ari munomu nachingonzi exposure to some promoters. Let's embrace these people. They are an asset to our community. Then also talking about Zimbabwe, we need to be very careful with something. Ishema trends are now shut, but be original with your content. Let's come up with programs. So neta kuti ti badare ma artists elbows ndo kubasa kwetu mango kuri kubasa kwatinotamba tunoshanda tichitamba kubasa kwetu asi kutori kubasa umwe munhu anototi ungatotori kubasa uchita zvecomedy ndo kubasa kwam. So let's make this thing pay. Pane mukana wekuti zvinhu izvi zvibhadhare ngazvibhadhare kuitira kuti muri ite se wanochekushira.
Pane issue yamataura yekuti zvoni when it comes to the issue of talent, they say someone maybe is an artist, it is really hard for him to be appreciated, probably in a small town or small city, and to so his recognition or his importance or impact can to another city like Harare. So what advice can you give to my promoters or even to my young artists arikutoshka kutobuda into the open just because vanoziva kuti vanodzikisira when they want to what to outshine their talent.
Nyaya ngoripo ndeyekuti zvinokudhurirai. It's like someone arikuti ane chinhu chaanacho, then it slips away. Kama uda kuchitora chinokudhurira. I would tell you kuti tine ma-artists, probably because of the nature of the event, I may not be able to mention their names. Taikura nawo tichitoacta nawo iko zvino havachatagiki. Mari dzaaisida ari muno kuti atipe entertainment, it is maybe probably times 4 times 6. Because kuno mapromoter arare uko akaona kuti apa pane gift iripo, pane mari, akatora munhu iye akamisa akuudzai dzimwe mari dzekuti tagona kuti mwana wedu ngatimuembrace, we pay mari dzisingambonyanya kudhura straight, but at the same time is also making money and also creating opportunities for others. Zvafanana kana riri band, tine vanhu vakawanda vanotoridza munomu, but munhu anoti kana aenda kuHarare akutoridza nevanhu vekuHarare, but tine vanhu vatosiwa kunoku vaigona kuridza that person if that person was kept in the city. So promoters, whenever you get an opportunity, make use of that opportunity. Mkaona kuti munhu ari kusimuka, embrace that person, promote that person. Nyaya yekuzoti munhu akubvira ndoba makuda kuzoti chitima chakufamba makuharira zvinokudhurirai. Yeah.
You even acted Maskisana Mamavi. Who do you wish to collaborate with in the future? Like maybe your big icon, someone who inspires you, maybe even at international level, and those are good, yeah, I've achieved much in life.
All right. I got to Zimbabwe probably. I've collaborated with almost every person that I wished to. If the names that I have mentioned, these are big names in our industry in terms of the kids. But I tell you those people. But probably on international levels, people like Kevin Hart, and also to feature on my shows. There's this guy, and he's from Zimbabwe, but now he's an international artist. I can act up Mr. Bones, the black guy. Mr. Bones. The guy used to act in Zimbabwe, but now he's doing my international stuff. That person, I wish to collaborate with that person. Yeah. I'm this by as well. So
far, can you tell us your worst experience, like a bad audience, and how you managed to overcome that? Because you know,
worst experience. All right. In my worst experience, probably, like I say, my audience as such. Yes, we have an audience, but baba, it's not what I'm doing. Such a number of my promoter and master. Tikatumurua production. Ikato bandarwa. Chiona kuti Maria transfer. But atinakana kuwana send of it tapedza 2 weeks chiwa production. Ukudzoka kumba. Okushuka uchikwereta apa ukudzoka bus. That was one of my worst experiences. Then also ndakazombono performa ndakapikwa nemuorganization performa kumberi kwekuchiredzo. Ndizvi I know kuti vanhu vekuko havanzoshona. Chirungu anotakowa panapa apa inini mapoems angu ndechirungu nechishona. Saka pakava necommunication breakdown. Asi basa rodauro. Saka ndakazongopedzana kuti ndakakushandira mari pana zvokuvawa akati nako ndichipedza ndakangoona vanhu achiombera maoko asi kwakuombera kwekuti wapedza kwete kuti vane zvonzomera. So issue yelanguage barrier yakatikonzeresa kuti ndive I think one of the worst performances that I've ever done.
And kuti muri mudechembe zvekare. So what's your favorite poem?
A poem andinowanzofarira inonzi chemushambadzi chinozarefu. Chemushambadzi chinozarefu. Kondo vanoshambadza vega kama zai madura atsambarafuta manengo magwava pano. Nepo usingadi kutenga unotumwa nehave kuya achibata kupfanya achingopfanya chemushambadzi chinozarefu. Unororwa usiku umwe chete matekenya ndebvu mapfukudza dumbu pwanya ruzhowa damage washagada washakuwa wega usiku umwe chete bvari gakavaranda vehavi vabate vapfanye kufanya vachingopfanya chemushambadzi chinozarevu. Isu takanzi vanhu kwete mbwa inohonga munhu anotaura mbwa inoba munhu anosevenza mbwa iye munhu akadyiwa unhu varega kavaranda vehavi vabate vapfanye kufanya vachingopfanya chemushambadzi chinozarevu. Lume yenyu muchalumila ili landaleva ili uchalifunga wangu mulomo awili pasi lino idandalo varega kavaranda vehavi vabate vapfanye kufanya vachingopfanya. It's better for someone that you know to take you somewhere that you know and give you something that you know than for anyone to come and take you anyway and give you anything. For anything is not something and something is not anything. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you so much for that. Wow. So, like, I discovered that one message Yamuruku part of the girl child.
Yes.
So can you elaborate on that?
Alright. Yeah. We are talking to a young lady. Exposure kuvarume anyhow. Saka tukuti kana avhura pamusika chero waya kuzobata angangobvunza imari achingopfanya achisiya. This is the same scenario ukazviexpose ukasava ne if you don't safeguard yourself semanasikana patuti chinozarevu tukuti the end results are not good. Panguva iyoyo zvinogona kunakidza but the end results are not good. So take care of yourself as a girl child. Don't let anyone come and take you anyway and give you anything. No matter what. Yes. Have secure yourself as a girl child.
Maybe someone akuda MC pamuchato wake kana padobola day rake or even akuda kudzisawo zvepoets or even akuda kudzisawo zvekutamba sezvamataura tinokubatai papi.
Okay, my business contact is 0772 532 721. And then on all social media handles, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, it's Brother Puro, Brother Echurungu, na Puro Echishona, Puro, Brother Puro. That's my social media handles.
Okay, our viewers, man, so patron kwanza kubata Brother Puro. Kana pane vanenge vachida MC, vanenge vachida kudzisawo dingindira rezvemapoem or poetry, mukwanisa kuvabata pane zvavataura izvozvo. We have come to the end of our program. Thank you so much.